So the yard is in Perry Barr, in just Oldford Central, Birmingham, and officially opened about 3 weeks ago.
Cool.
Got the first few customers already moved in. It's in the background. Moving in soon. I think I first came across Sam on LinkedIn actually, and then first had a cook with him back in January, end of last year. Was actually in Zambia at the time doing some banana farming. Came across, saw the franchise, the details on it, saw the financials look very interesting. So keen to find out more. Had a call, got more interested in a few more calls. Came back home in March, and then sort of got straight stuck into it there. Maybe want to do it. I think I was looking for my own project. So background is farming, agriculture. In recent years, we've sort of diversified that family farming business into down the commercial storage route, container storage, things like that. So from that, I thought it was a great business model. It was keen to do down that kind of thing. The finances, that's something was really interesting. Returns you could make on it. The concerns were whether that was really realisable. So it's that like we're down there, London. So it's here in Birmingham, so there's concern is it people there. So I spoke to various people, and everyone thought it was a good idea. But there weren't really powerful values to compare it to, which was slightly concerning, but exciting at the same time. And it was a little new thing. That was a concern. The finances, the numbers up here in Birmingham are quite different. We're paying a lot less for sites than you would down there in London, but lessing it out relatively a lot less as well. But as long as we've got the margin in there, it works. Here we are. A month after opening, 80% full now, hopefully 100% after this morning as some positive viewings, realising the numbers, so very happy. Start with just a lot of sort of trawling through the property platforms, with the guidance of Tom, so the acquisitions director, I think this one I found on Rightmove, so it came for viewing, ticked a lot of boxes. Negotiated the rent we needed it to be, and went from there. Gail's been very helpful with the marketing. Corel seems to do an excellent job. I think we've had over 600 leads in total. Majority of them I think have come through Facebook, some through Gumtree. The getYards platform is very good, and Corel going through them. Getting all those leads, obviously a lot of them are not time wasters, I suppose, yard kickers. They whittle them down to the qualified leads, so people who accept what the rent would be, and have got a use that's suitable for the yard, that comes through to franchisees IB on the CRM system, I reach out to them and get viewings booked in. That's been the letting process and how we've got to this stage. Customers, it's been very easy, straightforward for customers. I think going through the process of getting the lease for this site, which was probably relatively straightforward compared to a lot of sites, but it's still a long, slow process. And as Sam kept reminding me, it's the pain of that makes what we're doing so great, because we can let people move in the same day. It's so easy. So it's very easy for customers. I had one last week. He turned up for viewing at 12 o'clock, and by 1 o'clock he'd started moving in. We've got the license agreement signed, deposit paid, and they can be as simple as that. So yeah, I mean, it completed on the lease the end of May. We're now sort of getting towards the end of July, and we're at least 80% full, which I think is roughly what we were anticipating with the numbers and projections. So yeah, really great to be achieving that. I suppose in the early stage when you're spending, you always think it can be quicker, but in reality, it's very happy with the speed it's built. Speed fine. I think it's the storage business, which what attracted me to start with is it's a relatively passive income. So hopefully, you don't need to get into the realms of employing people and going down that route. Setup stage, obviously there is more time needed then, finding the site, and then getting the rest contractors booked in for getting the site operational and seeing them, and then quite a few viewings to start with. So it's been a reasonable amount of time recently, and I'm certainly not a full-time job, but it's taken me plenty of hours. And now, once it's fully let, that should drop right off. It's just sort of maintenance and invoicing and things. And yeah, hopefully they have time back and be keen to push on and do more yards. Sport has been fantastic. Really couldn't fault it. Whatever time I've called or needed something, they're always instantly back. Sam, Corral and Tom, couldn't fault them. Couldn't ask for any more. I probably wasn't necessarily looking down the franchise route when I came across this. I haven't looked at that many others to really compare it to. I think what I would be comparing it to would be container storage, which I've done a bit of at home, and haven't done this, would probably be looking at opening other sites doing that. And I think it's I think obviously gone down the yards route. I think the returns were better for what you've got for the capital you use as well. So and I think it's if I was doing containers, I would have gone down the franchise route, but I think for the franchise, it's and then support you get, I think the numbers stack up, and it's worth going down that route. What are we at? I think we're revenuing so about 18 grand a month, which is about where we're expected to be. Pleased with where we are with that.
Great.
So we've got 14,000 square foot left, which hopefully will let in one yard, potentially if needed, because split it into two. They've just had two viewings this morning, that were both quite positive. So hopefully after today that might be gone, in which case it'll be fully let, which will then, in the time frames with me, delighted.
And that will be a total of 24K?
Yes, you look at that, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yes, we'd definitely recommend it. I might not get any more help with this site. Definitely. As I said, couldn't fault the team. And great group of guys. And I've realised what I was expecting and followed the numbers. It's been some stressful moments, but trust the processes. And keen to do a lot more in the future. And hopefully many more yards to come.
Need a storage yard? Get Yards.